Jay Sano without intro music. Jay Sano with intro music. Intro music remix. Jay Sano 19. Jay Sano 19. Jay Sano 19. Jay Sano 19.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back. Hey, have you ever been subpoenaed to court?
I have a criminal background, so I've been to court. Yeah.
Okay, so you've been to court for. Have you ever been subpoenaed for a case that wasn't the one where you were on trial?
No.
So I got subpoenaed to court, and
What for?
And well, the funniest thing is, I got subpoenaed yesterday for a case that's on the 18th, which is they're 5 days apart, and there's a weekend in the middle.
Right.
And
actually, you know what? I did. I forgot about the FBI contacting me.
Did
I tell you about that?
They actually subpoena you to court?
Yeah. I end up not having to go because I sent him a written statement, and he said that would satisfy their needs. So I didn't have to go. It was in Tennessee. So anyways, yeah, let me hear about yours.
So I get this thing, and it's so for one, I've never been subpoenaed. I've never had jury duty before, and I find that kind of interesting because DC is well known for like people basically 3 years on the 3 years like getting their jury subpoena or jury duty notice in the mail, and I've never gotten one before, and it's been like 8 years since I've lived here. But
I've never known anyone that's had to go to jury duty, and like in like shows and stuff, that's like it's always happening.
Oh, I've known plenty of people that have gone to jury duty.
Well, I mean, apparently in DC it's real popular, so I've heard.
And I've known people who've gone to Supreme Court jury duty, which is like you go for 6 weeks. So you don't go and possibly get dismissed for like a case. Like you are there for 6 weeks working on whatever comes through the Supreme Court. I've known quite a bit of people who've gone to that. But so I get this thing on Wednesday for a case on Monday, and it came in the standard mail. So I can't even guarantee like they understand that I got this summons or the subpoena to go to court. But it also has a big section on the bottom of it saying that it's supposed to be notarized and who served it, but it's blank because they sent it in the mail. And I for one, I'm so confused about it. But it's about that freaking dude who took my packages.
Okay, that's what I assumed whenever you started talking about this it was going to be.
So they need me there, what it says, for identification purposes.
You just send them to the video.
Well, that's the thing, is they have the freaking video. They had it first. They had it before it was ever posted because, they had the one without the commentary and everything. Because
you send them one with a commentary. That gives proof that that's your voice.
That definitely might get me dismissed. That's for sure. They'll be like, yeah, as a character witness, sir, you are terrible. Please get out of our courtroom. But I don't understand what I'm going to do at this jury thing. Oh, you made the portal. I'll light it up and go see what we link up to. Because all I'm going to tell them is look at the video. Because it's been so many months at this point. If they ask me to... like, is this the person that did this? Unless he looks identical to how he looked in the video and is like wearing the same t-shirt, I'm going to be like, I have no idea.
Is it because... Never mind, I'm not going to make the show.
Oh, good, the racist.
Hey, you're the one that did the racist voice, Jeff.
I know. Me and my racist undertone.
Right, you're basically PewDiePie.
I know. I mean, I basically said it in the last episode about pit bulls and Rottweilers. That was just my racism coming out. But I've not ever seen that guy before that day, nor have I seen that guy since that day. So I'm going to be a terrible person to ID somebody, and unlike most people, I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him, so put him away or whatever the hell they're like, gonna do.
Well, there must be a reason. Maybe that video, maybe that's not enough.
And that's fine. If it's not enough, what else would I have?
You need to be able. You need to rewatch the video and memorize his face. You got good video,
but how would exactly? So how would the video not be enough? And how am I going to?
I don't know anything about the law.
How would I make a determination that video could not? You're going to trust my memory over top of the fact
well, what
of
if
the
video is not admissible to court or something? Like, what if there's a reason?
What's the point in having these security cameras besides to personally see people and hopefully catch them in my alley?
That's the reason.
Is to be able to catch him in the alley.
Yes.
And if the video is not admissible in court, but me saying, "Yup, that's him," then we've got an even bigger problem with the justice system than I thought. Then if that's really the case, I would be like, I'm just gonna say it's not him and let him go free because he deserves it at this point because our justice system is so fucking terrible. He'll probably get put in jail for the rest of his life for this when really it's such a petty offense that's not warranted.
Do you think he really will get put away for a long time?
I doubt it. No, but if they're going to try to say that, you know, a videotape does not prove anything, but a random guy saying, yes, he did it is going to prove it, then who knows? They'll probably give him the death penalty.
I thought you were going to light this thing up. There you go.
I had to go get Flint. We didn't have any Flint.
Oh.
Wish me luck. We seem to be in somebody else's portal.
Damn.
Ironically, is this my portal? No, I think I dug mine out. Let's see where I go back to here. Oh yeah, we're in
Pack rats.
We're in somebody's who's digging out an underwater temple.
Oh, that's Zisto.
Yeah. Where was our new base at? What quarters?
1893.
Jesus Christ. Go on.
68. That exactly matters. Negative 32.96.
Fuck me. I'm at 2288, negative 2360.
Why so far away?
Because it's within 1,000 or something. So you said 30. Oh God, 32.
Basically 3,300. Negative 3,300.
20.
And then the X is 1,900.
1933. 19 negative 33.
Negative 1933?
No, 19 and then negative 33. Correct?
Yeah,
okay.
19 negative 33.
I'll be back in an hour.
That's ridiculous. So we need to get more city in there.
Yeah, because we'll need to make one literally at divided by 8 in the Nether so that we can actually have our own portal to something. Luckily, this is in an ocean, so far it's not a bad trek back.
Do you have wood?
There was a boat sitting there.
Oh, nice.
So sorry, Zisto, if you planned on using this boat for anything, it is mine now. But yeah, so for one, I've never been subpoenaed before, so I'm really surprised it came in the standard mail telling me I have to be somewhere in a 4-day window.
Well, the FBI just emailed me and did the same thing. It was like, you got to be here next week in Tennessee.
Like, I don't understand. It just doesn't make.
Well, like, and the thing is, too, it went to an email I don't even check. Luckily, some of the guys that help with MindCrack stuff actually check it on a regular basis. I wouldn't even have seen the fucking email.
So you just emailed them and said, I can't do it, and they were like, okay.
I was in, it was after I got stuck in San Francisco because I was there for that Microsoft thing. So I was actually in, or wherever the hell I was. I think it was San Francisco. Somewhere on the West Coast. So I was there, stuck in my hotel room because my flight had got canceled. And I called him. It was really weird calling the FBI. I was like, so, what?
Not
What's
on
up?
Skype for a prank either. It was like legit.
Yeah, I mean, it really didn't. It scared me, actually. I was like, why is the FBI subpoenaing me to court? Like, what in the world is this about? Because it was something about play MindCrack. And what it ended up being, I don't know if I've told you the story or not.
You did not.
So one of the play MindCrack domain names had No, it didn't expire, but my old Easy CGI stuff expired. And so the DNS, like it was one of the Play MindCrack domain names that wasn't actually pointed anywhere, is still pointed to old DNS. Like the default DNS I have set up on Enom. Okay. So like someone had registered the old Easy CGI stuff and set up name servers on there. So all of the domains, all the old domains that I had that just had my default DNS settings were getting redirected to some like phishing website. And so it had basically come to their attention that this domain, that was owned by me, was redirecting people to a phishing website. And so it was actually a really pleasant conversation with this FBI guy. He completely understood everything I was saying on a technical level. You could tell that I explained to him, I was like, well, that domain, like I used to own a web hosting company, and I let the name servers expire, and the domain was still pointed there, and so it's being redirected there. But I'll change the DNS now and whatever. And he was like, okay, that's cool. I just need you to put all that in writing for me. Like he completely understood. He asked questions that I could tell he knew what the fuck I was talking about.
Well, I'm just really surprised to hear that they're even investigating a phishing website.
Right. That kind of blew my mind too. That that's yeah. But yeah, currently the FBI does that.
Was there a good place to go get the obsidian? That
not really. I mean, I can go get more. I'll go get some.
Yeah, I'm really surprised to hear that, because it's not the norm. I don't think.
Apparently it is.
For that guy.
It's just day to day.
There's so many phishing websites out there. Like, do they ever make a dent? Do they ever do anything good? Or is it one of those, is that the busy work that you put somebody on when they really pissed you off? That's it. You're on phishing. And they're like, no, please, I'll prove my worth. Nope, sorry. Because I can't really imagine. Yeah, what do you do for that, too? Do you take tips and then go follow a specific website? Do you search for them on your own? How would you start with that whole process if you were...
I guess it was complaints. They got complaints, and then...
Who complains to the FBI? Have you ever been phished and called the FBI?
Well, I mean, it's an identity theft thing. So I've had my identity stolen, and I called the FBI.
You'd call them directly?
I filed a claim with the FBI, and I had a case holder and all of those things. So kinda, I spoke with the FBI about my identity being stolen.
How many more people do you think are going to be filing said claims with the whole Equifax thing?
The Equifax thing is just, I mean, game over, right?
I mean, that's so. I will tell you, I got according to the Equifax, have you been hacked? Mine says most likely, yes, you probably have been. So I was like, okay, I got to sign up for my, free 1 year of monitoring, which isn't going to do jack shit, but whatever, I'm signing up for it anyway. Two things with that is, one, it says, okay, you have to come back on blah, blah, blah day to sign up. You can't just sign up right then. You have to come back a different day to sign up, which I think is weird.
Why?
And it straight up says, we will not remind you or email you. Make sure to set a reminder to do this. And so it's for one, why? Because can't you guys just let me sign up right now? And then for two, my day came and I signed up for it, but I was extremely hesitant to sign up for it because as you're signing up for it, you have to give them your entire social security number to sign up for their credit monitoring service.
Which they already have.
And they already gave to somebody else.
Right.
So why do I need to give you my stuff when you've been proven that you can't be trusted with my stuff?
Right. Did you hear about their one of their data servers in Malaysia or wherever it was?
Yes, that was, oh my god, they left the default passwords of admin and admin.
Yeah.
How I don't even know what we do now.
Well, my credit's been frozen since my identity was stolen. So, like, all the steps that people are going through now, I already did that like 5 years ago or 3 years ago, whatever, how fucking many years ago it was.
It hasn't been a pain in the ass?
Oh, yeah, it's completely terrible. Like, I can't...
Is that just our lives now, though?
I mean, if everyone is subject to the same shit that I went through, then everyone is in for the worst experience of their life. Because, I mean, with me, like... I'll never be able to get any form of credit or any new credit lines. Like whenever I've bought vehicles, whenever we bought the Subaru, it was such a pain in the ass. Subaru themselves, they don't have the equipment to use the PIN numbers that you get from Equifax and all the different credit unions. So they weren't able to basically. It was either like buy the car outright. So basically, like here's $50,000, or get a loan from a bank that does have the equipment that allows them to enter the security pins.
Wait, a car place like doesn't have the ability to.
No, Volkswagen didn't either. If I hadn't been a Volkswagen customer for so many years, they basically, whenever I bought my GSR and traded my other car in, they weren't able to pull my credit, and they finally were just like, yeah, fuck it. And they gave me the car.
But how does...
Most places can't do it.
Then what? So how is that protection then?
Well, it's real good protection.
Yeah, we protect you because nobody can utilize this anymore. By the way, you're fucked.
Well, what they tell you to do is remove the freeze. But people are still to this day on a daily basis trying to use my social security number.
But you can see that. You can see that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get letters.
Really?
Yeah.
It almost sounds like it'd be a good thing for everybody to freeze their own credit.
Just to see a lot of people recommend it. It tastes great. But
delicious, delicious credit.
It's really annoying. Like, and one of the most annoying things I find is whenever. You know how every fucking place you buy anything, like you go to like McDonald's and get an ice cream, like you want to sign up for the McDonald's credit card today? You know what I'm talking about? Like every fucking place is trying to get you to sign up for their credit card now. Yeah. Well, you can't just say no, because when you say no, they're like, but let me tell you why you should. And it's so annoying to me because like, I'm like, listen, motherfucker, even if I wanted to, let me tell you why I cannot.
Do you say it like that too?
No, but I almost did at Target one day. I was like, do you know what it's like to have your identity stolen? Because I'll tell you what it's like to have your identity stolen. And every single time you go into someplace and all you want to do is buy a pack of gum, they're telling you need to sign up for your credit card. I don't want to hear anything else about Target Red. I don't like Target anyways because they sued me. So like I was already a little bit angry to even having to be shopping in Target. It was the only place that had fucking leotards for my daughter, so I had to go to Target. And so I was already upset. And then like I'm buying one fucking garment of clothing and anyways, tell you.
I mean, I definitely think it's annoying that everybody tries to get you to buy to get their own credit cards as well. But I've never I know the ones that I want and the ones that I don't want, and it doesn't bother me if people ask because I'm just like, nope. Like, move on.
Yeah, you say nope, but I'm fine if I say nope and then you don't speak again or you give me my receipt and let me leave, then we're good. But whenever you're like, but let me tell you why you're wrong for saying no, then I'm just like, fuck you.
See,
fuck you a lot.
I don't know. I played the credit card game too much, and like the game in a good way of getting the Southwest Companion Pass and getting the triple point card that gives me all this like blah 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 free stuff. Like I played that game too well that I know the credit cards that are good and the ones that like you have absolutely zero need.
Well, that's the other thing too. Like I'm the same way. I have the credit cards I want, and like I don't really use. I mean, whenever I use them, it's for points and stuff, and I always pay them off every month, so I don't have like credit card debt. But yeah, I don't need a Target card. That's for damn sure.
The only card that I don't have that I kind of want, and it's only because of their stupid sales that kind of piss me off that they do sales only through their credit card, is a Kohl's card. Because
I was about to say Kohl's. I was about to talk about Kohl's because we have a Kohl's card, what Crystal did, and every fucking time I would shop there and she wasn't with me, they'd ask me if I want a Kohl's card. I'd always say my wife has a Kohl's card. I'm like, well, you can have one too. That's always their fucking response. I hate Kohl's now too. Kohl's Cash. I think I've already bitched to you about Kohl's Cash.
Yeah, Kohl's Cash is is a huge gimmick. A huge gimmick.
it gets you back in there because it's like I bought a bunch of back to school stuff at Kohl's.
But if you don't, and you got a shit ton of Kohl's cash, but if you don't use it by the end of the week,
it was like $200 worth of Kohl's cash, so I had to go spend it. Yeah. And all I wanted was a fucking stand mixer, but the stand mixer was $300, and then it gave me more Kohl's cash because I spent $300.
And then if you, but you could have gotten it for 30% off if you had the Kohl's card. That's like the only. That's the only credit card I actually want because of the fact that you get such a huge discount. A lot of times, it's already a cheap ass store, and I like Kohl's. I like the stuff that they sell at Kohl's. I shop at Kohl's when I can. Granted, I don't have one here around me, but when I go back to Michigan, I will stop at the Kohl's, and I usually go with my mom because she has a Kohl's card, so I can get the major discount. But I'll buy like work clothes and stuff from there because it's just a cheap place to get decent work clothes that'll last a decent amount of time, and so I like it. But I don't have a card.
This conversation has made me sweat. I'm sweating now. I'm just pouring sweat. You made me so angry.
But you already have a block in your credit. You should start signing up for the Kohl's card and be like, I don't know why it won't go through. Like, no,
because then you're in that embarrassing situation. Like, sir, you've been declined. No, I'm afraid you're probably just poor.
Are they gonna stop you from being able to? You know how much money you have. Who gives a fuck what they think that you have? Are they gonna stop you from shopping in their store again because you got declined for their credit card? Hell no.
Well, no, of course not. But I don't want to be in that situation. That's like whenever your card doesn't work and everyone looks at you all weird. Oh, look at him. His card didn't work. He doesn't have any money.
The main thing that I dislike about credit cards in general, and the reason that people want you to get credit cards, is because they make money off of credit cards by preying on the people who don't have enough money for them. That does piss me off about credit card companies.
Right. That's why I pay it off every month, so I have to deal with that shit.
Yeah, that's their whole business model is these people will not be able to afford this, so therefore let's make it irresistible for them to not be able to not afford, or for them to be able to not afford this stuff. Like, it's bullshit in my opinion. There should definitely be some like consumer protections against that stuff that they always claim that there are, but there never really are.
I mean, it's not much different than like all the home ownership and all that other stuff where people are getting constantly ripped off because they're getting. I mean, car loans are super easy to get. Like, it's way too easy to get way too much money that you can never repay, basically.
Right. Hold on, I'm writing down coordinates to know where I have to go with this portal. So 1900 divided by 8, so 237.
Do we have leather? 9 leather. Okay, I'm gonna make some bookshelves. Well, I'm probably not gonna make some bookshelves. We need to find some cows and stuff.
There's a bunch of cows right around the corner from us.
Oh my god!
What?
I walked outside. It's just an army
of cows.
No, of creepers. There's 3 creepers on our house.
Oh wait, do I have enough? I need to get like a stone pick or something because this could turn bad.
Stone pick.
Well, but in the Nether, there's no reason to waste an iron pick because netherrack goes so fast anyway. But I got
I was thinking you were thinking that you might mess up when you're placing the portal. I was like, that's not big.
Negative 412. So I need to go this way. I need that stone pick for the obsidian. I've never played this game before. Yeah, I used to use a cash or a bank card for everything because of the fact that using a bank card, I knew I couldn't overdraw my account. Like I had one of those ones that had like the you could only spend what you have. There was no overdraft.
Right.
Type of deal. And I used to think that was the greatest thing ever until I realized the world that I was missing out on by not getting points. Because points are like, if you do the credit card game right, the points are free. Like you said, if you pay it off every month, you don't pay any interest, and unless you got a card that has fees, which I do have one that has fees now, but it's worth it in the end to me. Like I've done the calculation.
Right. My Delta card has fees.
Yeah, but it ends up being worth it to pay that fee to get for all the additional stuff that you get out of it.
Right.
So I will never go back to just being a cash only person.
The only cards I really use are my Delta, American Express, and my Kroger card.
Uh-oh, we're over a big pit of lava.
Of course we are.
Like, terribly over a big pit of lava. Oh, God. I'm not going to be able to get to where I need to get to. 237, negative 412.
You're not bringing enough blocks?
I mean, I can mine more netherrack. It's just dangerous. It's a dangerous
that lava moves real fast.
Well, we're like way up in the ceiling, apparently, is where this portal was built. And I'm going to be bridging out over top of, like, you know...
Why don't you just go all the way to the roof of the nether?
I'm relatively close to the roof of the nether, I would guess.
Well, then you... I mean, the roof of the nether is definitely not going to be lava.
But there's lava in the roof of the nether.
Well, there can be. Yeah. Be careful.
Thanks.
But it's not a pit of lava, I guess is what I mean.
Yeah, luckily we're not terribly far from where I think we need to be. I'm at negative 355 now out of negative 412. And I finally got some more solid ground under me, so...
It's not like you said salad ground at first.
Yep, salad ground. It's got blue cheese dressing. The best dressing. I don't know. I just can't get on board with all you people in your balsamic vinaigrette.
You don't like balsamic vinegar?
Nope.
Huh.
Definitely not.
Why not?
I don't know. It just doesn't taste good to me. It's... I don't know. Salad dressing is supposed to be all, like, milky and fattening. None of this good for you crap.
Okay.
That's not really why. I just don't like the taste of it, but... I don't know. Is that, like, your favorite kind of dressing?
No. I make some pretty good balsamic vinaigrette dressing there.
Do you make it with some vinegar and balsa wood?
Yes, I do.
I mean, it sounds like that's what the recipe would be, right?
I don't know what makes vinegar balsamic.
Well, how do you make some then?
I mean, I already have the balsamic vinegar.
So if you already have the balsamic vinegar, what is balsamic vinaigrette?
Well, you gotta emulsify it.
And you do that by what? Heating it and whipping it really fast?
No, just whipping it with oil. Like you add oil to the balsamic.
That's what makes it a vinaigrette versus a vinegar.
Yeah,
it's not like the child of the vinegar.
Oh, hey, little baby balsamic.
I mean, that would be a vinaigrette, right? the little baby vinegar. I wouldn't know what else to call it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can't take a lot of credit for it. I guess I found some good balsamic vinegar and some good oil, and I like whipping them together.
And I whip them together and call it Good's famous balsamic vinaigrettes.
People are coming out the balsamic wood work.
Get me some of that Good's famous balsamic. I'm gonna go on Shark Tank with it. Make a fortune. Where did I get to? I need to be at 237 and I'm at 273. That's so close and wrong. But I'm hovering over like nothingness.
Doesn't sound good.
No, it definitely does not. I'm gonna try to go up in the ceiling a little bit more and see if that helps. I'm gonna die in a fire. I know it.
I'm gonna put torches on the top of our house so that I don't walk out to creepers everywhere again.
But I thought creepers were your friends.
Creepers are not friends.
Oh, not when you treat them like that. They're not.
I mean, they can live. Free range creepers are fine, but I don't want the ones in the house. On the house.
But they're still free range out there.
This is not the range.
Okay, if I calculated this correctly, I have got to the spot I need to be.
Okay.
I just need to dig a place for this portal to be. Oops.
I hope it's Tuesday, because I'm placing torches.
I forgot about your Torch Tuesdays. That was like your favorite thing.
I really did like the border world that we had, and how the torches made it like the new area was the most dangerous shit you've ever seen in your life.
That definitely was a lot of fun. And having the border expand so that certain resources were not even accessible early game. That was kind of entertaining for sure. The problem is, it just like the second resources became available, it went straight back to, oh look, it's an open world. Like,
right.
Well, it brought us back home.
Sweet. So it worked?
Let's see if we can go back into the right portal. We should. It's like the exact... yep.
Nice.
Good to go. We just got to figure out how this links up to anywhere else we want to go in life. What?
The name of some of these achievements.
The parrots and the bats.
That's the equivalent of the birds and the bees in Minecraft, apparently.
I see. Did you breed something, I'm assuming?
I bred some cows.
I still want to find a goddamn potato.
Well, maybe next episode.
All right, guys. See you next time.
Bye.